Hi everybody, Jeff and Jerin here. Today we're going to give a shout out to pastors. You know of the fivefold ministry, the apostle, the prophet, the teacher, the evangelist. The pastor is the one who takes probably the biggest whipping out of all of them. Not from God, but from people.
Yes.
As a pastor, you're dealing with people day in and day out, 24/7. People who respect your time, people who do not respect your time. And you know, especially in this world of bright lights, big ministries, and you know, we have a global outreach and we have this, we have that. Then you have brother and sister pastor in a small town who have a congregation of 20 to 50. They answered the call of God to pastor in most cases. And brother, sister, pastor, they're the pastors. They're the janitors. They're the groundskeeper. Usually sister pastor is expected to be the head of the women's auxiliary.
Or worship team, or children's.
And probably all of it. And these people, Jerin and I have served with people like this and served under people in this position and capacities. And it's a tough deal. Because usually what's meager salary they receive, most of it goes back into the church. They're raising kids, and it's tough to raise kids in this time, especially being in a small town, small church. And I believe this is where that stigma of a PK or a preacher's kid probably came into effect. The kids have watched mom and dad pour everything into the church, pour everything into each other, and with what time they have, pour back into the family. And it's hard. And the kids sometimes grow up resenting it. It's not every time, and that label of I as a PK, that's a wrong label. All of a sudden you put yourself in a judgment seat. Wow, hey everybody, we met God Jr. here. But we just want to say, for all of you who are pastors, be it of a large church or a small church, the Lord bless you for your commitment. No matter what your position, whether you're the pastor of 20,000, 20 million, or you're the pastor of 15, and half of those are your family. Wow, what an honored position you're in. Again, it's something that we're not called to do. We would be willing if God said so, but it's not a desire in our heart to do so.
Not in that way.
Not in that way. And the grace that the pastors walk in, it is amazing to us every day when we see, and again, large or small, but this is particularly for the small church pastors. You know, in our talk of numbers, well, brothers and sisters, it's not just about numbers. Yeah, it is. But you have a limited scale and a limited region. So, in the Aaronic blessing, the Lord bless you and keep you.
Yes.
The Lord's face shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and bring you peace. And since you are one of his children, the Lord calls you blessed.
Yes.
So in Jesus' name, pastors, hold your heads up. Congregations, be nice to your pastors.
Serve them.
Serve them.
Know them well enough to know what it would be to bless them.
I have to bless them?
You don't have to, you get to.
You get to. So anyway, thank you for joining us today, and many blessings, y'all.